comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that.
Welcome back to Black and Red TV. I'm Allie.
And I'm Avery.
And we're your hosts for this month's episode.
As marching band wraps up, there's new opportunities for members of the Color Guard.
Let's talk to Devin and Meredith about Winter Guard.
Okay, so we're here with Zuri Moss. She is one of the main leaders for our Winter Guard team this year.
I'm here with Madeline Beaver. I'm here with Maisie Coons.
Hi. Just tell us a little bit about what Winter Guard is.
Winter Guard is it's a mix of dancing and color guard, and it's a few minutes of a routine to music where you have mats, it's all indoors, and you perform to whatever songs. There's not really a band in it necessarily, unless you want one, but usually there's no band in it. And most of it is competition, so you compete throughout the winter or you just perform.
It's you throw around flags and batons and sabers possibly in a gym during winter.
Winter Guard is something for Color Guard, and we perform with pep band in the basketball games. So we do 2 games, and it's in pep band, but also just a Color Guard solo and dance basically. Do you guys have any competitions or performances?
Not this year, but we might try to perform this year at a few basketball games, but we're not competing this year.
Why did you want to join Winter Guard?
Because I couldn't do Color Guard because I was doing sousaphone, so yeah.
Because I did Color Guard over marching band season, and I just loved it so much that I don't want to quit. And how many students are involved?
Right now, we're trying to get a roster. We're hoping for around 11 people at least from people that are interested at the moment.
Yeah. And are you hoping to get people who did Color Guard to kind of transfer over?
What are you looking forward to for Winter Guard?
I'm looking forward to just expanding my knowledge on throwing flags and stuff, because I did it my 8th grade year and it was really fun.
My goal really is to just start off good, get a lot more people involved, because maybe then we can get more people into Color Guard too. But I'm pretty excited just to get it started because we haven't had one in a few years. So.
Okay, perfect. That's all we need. Thank you.
Thanks, Meredith and Devin.
Now let's hear from some of our student athletes about their upcoming swim and wrestling seasons.
Okay, I'm here with Maddox Pitson. Maddox, you swim with Waukee. Does being in Waukee instead of Adele affect your ability to practice in any way?
Yeah. Their swim practice starts at 3:30 every day, so since our school gets out at 3:35 and it takes me 20 minutes to get there, it cuts into my class time, but I think it's worth it.
You swam last year. What are you most looking forward to for this upcoming swim season?
Hopefully going to state. Yeah.
Are you excited for the upcoming swim season?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a couple new freshmen coming in this year that hopefully will do good this year, and we didn't lose a whole lot of seniors last year, so it's pretty close to the same people.
Okay. And what does a dry land exercise look like for you?
We don't do a whole lot of dry land exercise. It's mostly stretches before practice. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you.
I'm here with Jordan Naw. She's a girls wrestler this year with Waukee, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here with PJ Cam, a girls wrestler this year. I'm here with Camden to talk to her about wrestling. Are you cutting or are you bulking this season?
Well, actually, I'm lucky enough to be standing at the weight that I need to be, so neither.
I'm cutting weight because I'd like to get down to the medium weight class instead of the top, because sometimes I wrestle girls who are 80 pounds more than me, or things that are way too difficult, like the juniors and seniors. Yeah. So I'd like to get down to where it can become fair.
I'm bulking right now.
How did you prepare for the season preseason?
We have open gyms all throughout the year for the most part, except for during some parts in the summer when we get really busy, but we have it every week and most of the girls are there, and that's how we have newbies come in then too, so it's just a good way to get started.
I've just been, working out, eating healthy, kind of doing the things that I need to do to prepare my body to wrestle.
And how do you anticipate your season going?
I think it's going to go really well. I mean, right now we're ranked first and fifth in the country, so I think we're going to go
in the country.
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's one thing that, we started off last year at 19th, and last season at 5th, and we are hoping to be first by the end of this year. And there's no reason. I mean, if we look at our girls and what we have, there's no reason why we can't do it again.
And you're a freshman this year.
Yes.
How do you anticipate your season going?
I anticipate that I will win at least a few rounds this year. Maybe not all of them, but I'm hoping to win at least a few and learn from the ones that I lose from.
Do you wish that ADM had its own independent girls wrestling team?
Yes and no, because I really enjoy the girls at RW, but at the same time, I think our own independent team would be cool, and it would leave us more opportunities for the girls at ADM for spots on varsity and to wrestle some of the girls on the team.
Yeah.
I wish all the time, so I wouldn't have to go all the way to Waukee every time for practice.
Yeah.
That would be so much easier, like they do for the boys. I think it would be fair.
Yeah.
Because if the boys get their own wrestling, then why shouldn't the girls?
I do, but also it's really nice that we have so many people on our team, so we can have like multiple full teams. That's really nice.
Thanks, Chloe and McKinley. We're excited to see how these sports seasons will go.
Have you ever wondered where your blood from the blood drive actually goes? Let's hear from Caleb as he investigates.
So, walk us through the process of donating blood.
Sure. So when donors come in here to the LifeServe Blood Center, they first stop here at our registration desk where they get checked in. We verify their identity and we create their donor identification number, which are labels that we place on all of our blood samples that we eventually process later in the process and send to the hospitals.
Okay. So where would you go next?
So from here, once the donor completes the check-in process, we bring them back here to our screening room. We see this here is our screening room. So at the registration desk, the donors have the option to provide us with a barcode that has the answers to all of their health questions that they've answered prior to coming in. We then review those questions here in screening just to ensure that the donation is healthy and safe for the donor. Once that questionnaire is completed, we move on to taking vitals in the screening room, which include your pulse, blood pressure, height, weight, and the hemoglobin as well. We want to make sure that you have enough blood to give enough blood. We don't want to take too much from him. So then from the screening room, as long as all of the requirements are met and it's determined that it is safe and healthy for you to donate, we then come out here to the donor core. This is where you would actually have your blood draw. So this is the collection supplies that we use for blood donation. So we have our blood bag here. So this first bag is the bag that the blood product actually goes into. So it goes directly from the donor into this bag, which is a pint. You have 8 pints of blood in your body, so you are just taking 1 from you. And then once this is filled, the process ends from there. We process it into platelets, plasma, and red blood cells. So just from one donor, we're able to get multiple products for multiple recipients, which is really nice. Prior to collecting the blood, we do scrub the donor's arm with the FluoroPrep for 30 seconds to ensure that we have a sterile field. And then we also, from the blood bag, we collect a series of 5 tubes here as well. These are the tubes that are sent back to the lab, and we test for AIDS, HIV, and syphilis to ensure that the blood is safe. And then this is also how we get your blood type as well. And then after the donation, we always encourage donors to increase their fluid intake, preferably with water, just to ensure that you're staying hydrated. And we also have our canteen area.
What blood type is the most important to get?
I would say all blood types are important for sure. I would say O positive and O negative just because you got the universal receiver. O negative is the universal donor, so anybody can receive O negative blood. I would say that that's probably going to be the most sought after blood type is the O negative.
And then where does the blood go after it's taken from the donor?
So once the blood is here at Urbandale, once it's processed here, we take it back this way. All of our blood has to be very specifically packaged to maintain very specific temperatures. So we have 2 boxes, transport boxes here, and these have gel packs in them that maintain the temperature. Once they're packed in here, they go over to our main site in Johnston, and we have a lab there that processes all of our blood. From there, it gets sent out to over 175 different hospitals across Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota. That is just a rocker, and on those rocker are platelets. So platelets are another type of donation that we do here at LifeServe. And that full donation time frame can last up to 2 hours with a donor. And basically, you just want to make sure that those platelets don't stick together, which is why they are constantly rocking until they can be picked up and delivered back to jobs.
Is it true that one blood donation could save 3 lives?
Absolutely. So those bags that I showed you, we have that main bag that the blood's collected into, and then it's separated out into 3 additional components with the possibility of saving up to an additional 3 lives just from one donor.
Thank you, Caleb. Now let's jump to Kavya to hear about the news in our nation.
Thank you. I'm Kavir Patel with your national news. We have an update on the ongoing government shutdown, which is now casting a shadow over our nation's airports. The heart of the issue lies in the Transportation Security Administration, TSA, where a wave of layoffs has occurred, creating a ripple effect that is being felt by travelers nationwide. With fewer screening personnel available, long lines have become the norm, leaving passengers frustrated and anxious as they scramble to try to make their flights on time. With the extended time in TSA, many passengers have problems navigating time at the airport, considering how long they should go or how early they should go to the airport. This is not the first time that this has happened. This has happened throughout 2018 and 2019 with the Trump's administration. They had a similar shutdown where it had affected the TSA to the point where they had really long lines. And then they had to forcefully open the government back up to pay all the TSA officers. This situation is rapidly escalating into serious challenge for frequent flyers, who are now facing the possibility of missing their departures due to extended wait times and affecting travelers across the country. This has shown a really big problem throughout the travelers. As they can see, they cannot navigate when they'll get out of TSA or how long it will take before they possibly miss their flight. This has been a really big concern for the travelers as they paid so much money for their tickets, yet TSA cannot keep up with the day-to-day passengers that come through TSA. They try to go through many of the lines as fast as they can, but they just don't have enough screening personnel that they can go through everyone. Let's see what the government shutdown does with the TSA officers. The airports need the TSA, and they cannot function without TSA. So let's see where this government update is going to take us.
Thanks, Kavya. Now let's hear about the good news that's going on around our school.
And what's your good news? My good news is that I'm going on a trip this weekend.
Wrestling season starts soon.
Iowa State won this weekend.
I get surgery for my ACL.
That's good.
Basketball started today.
My good news is that I'm sitting next to the Natalie Bros.
My good news is that Mary got a dog.
The basketball season just started today.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome. We love to hear all this amazing good news.
Thanks for tuning into this month's Black and Red TV episode, and don't forget to join us again next month.
Okay, I'm gonna check on our other questions, which will be edited out. Ba-ba-boom.
As marching band wraps up, there's new and exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Forgot my second question. Can we start over?
As marching band season wraps up, there's new and exciting opportunities for members of the Color Guard.
Let's talk.
Thank you.
You're welcome.